according to my book may vary, but let's see if it is like this. Act 3, scene 2, line number 19, exactly. Sorry, Ramdev and Prakriti, do you want to say something?
No, miss.
Okay, so not yours. Why not yours? Because you're gonna claim over it as you don't have the authority, you don't have the right, and for that right, you need to select the right chest. Prove it. So, prove that, own it. Prove that you have the right. Let fortune go to hell. Why fortune go to hell? Fortune, being a lady, is often considered to be, or is considered to be blind, or was considered to be blind. If you go for personification, she is a lady who is blind and spins a yarn, and then, or you can say, spins a wheel, and from that wheel, what comes out are gifts. These gifts are will you stop screaming? Oof. So these gifts are of different nature, and when she gives the gifts to people, uh, because she's supposed to be blind, she does not see whom she's giving what kind of gift. So in this world, the materialistic comfort or the gifts that people get are not according to their virtues. So you may see a virtuous person, a very perfect person, suffering, and type of corrupt person who enjoys all the comforts of life. Sometimes you get, a kind of, you get attracted to wrong measures. Why? Because even if you is considered to be related to this world that we see, whereas the virtues and the vices are responsible for something that we the gift that everyone is supposed to receive after death or beyond death. That is when the soul is supposed to be getting salvation or damnation. Am I audible to the class?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you. So the virtues and the vices would decide. The virtues would decide. For example, if you go like this. Now, are you able to see my screen right now?
Yes, miss.
What is on the screen? What do you see on the screen?
The text.
Let's whiteboard. Very good. Very good. Are you able to see the text?
Yes, miss.
Can't you see something that I'm writing here?
Yes, yes, we can see.
So what have you written there?
Virtues and vices.
Perfect, perfect. Now, this world seems to be, a person's life seems to be like this, where, or let me draw the other way around. Let me draw like this. Where the person seems to enter. Now, for example, if I draw, this is not allowing me to write. If I draw this kind of connection, the soul enters into this world that is in the form of life, where he performs different roles, where he is still an infant. And so, Shakespeare tries to, uh, show this in a different way. where he says that there are 7 stages or 7 ages, right? So 7 stages of man, and he divides it in 7. Some people divide it in 4. So, for example, if they divide it in 4 like this is when the child is an infant. This is when he is a young boy, and this is when he is mature, and this is old age. Okay, some people divide it like this. Shakespeare divided it in 7 parts. Okay, so for Shakespeare it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is when he is an infant, then he is a new baby, and then he goes to school with his session, and then he becomes a youth, and he is very, responsible, and now he gains weight and all that. He becomes a mature person, responsible enough, and now he is old. Coming back to this. Now, and then he draws a line also where he says that these two resemble each other, these two resemble each other, these two resemble each other, something like that. Okay, therefore he draws a very strong connection between the childhood, this childhood with the old age, where they don't have, particular taste. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't know even how to, they need nurses there, nursing. When he is an adolescent and when he is, responsible, and that he draws connection with the different phases, different stages of a man. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, miss, but only the vices and virtues.
Why? Whatever I drew after that, is no one able to see that?
Miss, I'm still seeing the text.
Miss, I'm not able to.
Oh, that means I should not use that word also now. Um, can you go for refreshing the screen? Just click that refresh and see if you can see now. What are you able to see?
Yes.
Okay, let me see. The boy goes to school, station with some, with wines. He cries. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want. And here is a person who has executed all his responsibilities, and now he's in the same phase. So this way, he draws a connection between the different phases of life. Not to get into all this, let's see what it is. So a soul that enters this life executes all these roles, and then the soul is supposed to leave this life. Virtues and vices, these are responsible for the rewards or punishment of the activities that the person executed and the kind of thought that the person carried during his execution of responsibilities in this life. Virtues and vices guide the actions. Okay? They guide the action. These actions are responsible for the gifts or the punishment that they get. Now, if we try to see what we get in this life, we often get confused that if we receive something in this life at different phases, at different stages, whatever gifts we receive, we start judging on that. Should I do this action? Or at any stage, if you receive something in this life, we start judging on that those actions, and then we get confused between virtues and vices. We feel that a person who is vicious enough, he is rich here, and a person who's virtuous may be suffering here. And then on that basis, we get confused between our choices. And sometimes we interpret that because of vices, he is like that, but it is not like that. Fortune plays a different role. Your fortune enters. A blind woman that enters, okay? This is only a concept. Please don't take it, as if it is the real fact. These are all, concepts that people have developed. Uh, so related to something, theology and all that. So fortune enters at this stage here in life. While the person carries virtues and vices throughout his life, fortune guides the person's actions as guides the person's actions here. At every stage, it enters with different gifts, and your interpretation gets affected, and therefore your choice between virtues and vices get affected. Now, whatever we receive in this world from the blind fortune is only the materialistic comfort, not something that we receive here. Can you see?
Yes, yes.
Very good. What we receive here is only based on the virtues and the vices that guided our actions. Okay? Therefore, this is decided by something. Fortune enters into this life, whereas virtues and vices are responsible for something beyond life. So nature governs here, and it takes the different mode, different way, whereas this is a soul here. Okay, soul or the spirit, whatever you say. Natural things that we take help of, or we are made of, nothing that leaves this world. The rest of the part that is nature stays here in this world. Okay, so the corpses, the corpse, or the dead body lies here to merge with nature once again. But the soul will be responsible for whatever we did during this, act of entering into life and going out of life. Now, the virtues now would lead us. The virtues would lead us to something that's called. Oh, why is this happening? I don't want this to happen. Okay, yes. Now, the virtues would decide if you are virtuous. To some extent, it's life is a mixture of virtues and vices. But if you are virtuous, vices gone. Virtuous, you enter into heaven. But if you are vicious, you fall into hell. See how it is here. We and we gets confused. Okay, so virtues and vices. One lead you to heaven, vices will lead you to or make you fall to hell. Therefore, we say this is damnation. Damnation. And you say damn, therefore, because you will also follow the path of damnation is going to hell. When you virtuous, you get salvation. Right? And there's slight difference between damnation and salvation. Salvation will lead you to heaven. It is advised that you should be, your actions must be guided by your virtues, not by vices. Some kind of glimpse of salvation or damnation is also shown here at this place. Okay, so people feel that these they now because getting connected to this place, therefore they have some wise or some or some they can see what is going to happen. They also see a reflection of their entire life. Is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Very good. There has our text. Now, can you see the text? Are you able to see the text?
No, miss, I'm not.
Which text, miss?
Which text? Oh my God.
We are still in virtues and vices. That page is okay.
Oh. Okay, let me close it here. Are you able to see it now?
No, miss.
No, miss.
Can you see the classroom right now?
No, miss.
What are you able to
That
see?
Microsoft whiteboard.
Still whiteboard. Why is it so? And what do you see now?
Whiteboard.
The meeting.
The meeting. Okay. Those people. How many of you can see this meeting? There's some hand. Anshika Komal says, I. Okay. That means those people who can see something paused there. Kshitij is also saying yes. Tanvi also yes. Very good. And now Kshitij, Tanvi, and who else was there? Anshika, Tanvi, and Kshitij. Are you able to see this text right now?
Yes, miss.
Very good. Those who are not able to, I think you'll have to.
Black screen.
That's all.
उसमें के साथ नीचे ही
I explained the entire thing. Okay. I'll do it once again. Quickly, we'll go through. This is fortune, F, right? Fortune. She does not see this aspect. Because she is not able to see that. Okay.
ये हैंग कैसा रहेगा
Christina,
Miss, your voice is cracking.
just when she asked me, sorry,
Miss, your voice is cracking a bit.
is it for everyone?
No.
Okay. So women and fortune has to give gifts to women. Fortune, she is
सैनिटाइजर जेल तुम्हारे पास है क्या
especially of beautiful women. And therefore, when she has to give gifts to poster, will she not be jealous?
सैनिटाइजर बन ले जाते हैं
Very good. Poster is in fortune that is beautiful. That this is the gift. Fortune is see in giving me what I want. And if fortune being personified, if fortune being personified does in giving me what I want, I will not if I will not be I will not be this I will not do any mistake. Let fortune make mistake, let love go to hell, not I. Could you understand? This, very good. So it says, prove it so let fortune go to hell for another time. I speak too long. It is only to measure out the time to get and result out in life so that I can buy time or I can have time with you so that you stay with me for some more time. So why am I saying I want you to be with me for long so that before making election, at least whatever time I can spend with you, I'll be happy about it. To stay you from election, so I don't want you to make the election right now. Any doubt here?
No, miss.
Miss, I have not understood that line. Let fortune go to hell and not I.
Okay. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, miss.
What is written there?
J, B, woman, fortune.
Yes, now it is showing me.
Okay, fine.
Now we again went to Microsoft Whiteboard.
Okay. So fortune, can you see fortune there?
Yes, miss.
She is personified. Fortune is personified and she becomes a blind woman. Okay?
Yes, miss.
She churns the wheel, takes out the gifts and gives the gifts to people. Right? To everyone in this world. Therefore, if you don't get something, you curse fortune. Oh, I'm not fortunate. Right?
Yes, miss.
It is the nature of this blind woman that she is jealous of beautiful women. It is her nature.
Okay.
So undoubtedly, she is not going to give gifts to beautiful women. If Portia wants to get married to Bassanio, Fortune will not allow that. Why? Because Fortune is jealous. Got it?
Yes, miss.
But if Fortune goes against this pattern, she is violating it. And if she violates, if she doesn't do what, uh, come on, first. If she doesn't do what she's expected to, we weren't able to save the latest version. No, don't save it. Okay. Yes. So if Fortune does not do things, she will be cursed and she'll be
Damn.
damned. Are you able to see this?
Yes, miss.
Ramdayal? Very good. Let Fortune make a mistake because it is her nature that she will not give gifts to me or beautiful women. Let Fortune favor me this time. And this will be her mistake for which she will be damned. Got it?
Miss, what is damned?
Falling to hell is damnation. Can you see that? Falling to hell, falling to
Yes,
hell,
miss. Yes,
into
miss.
hell is damnation.
Okay, miss.
Going to heaven, going to heaven is, Ramdayal, going to
Salvation.
heaven is
Salvation.
Falling to hell is means going back to hell. Sorry? Miss Heaven is just like a hell. In what way, Srishti? Miss Heaven also there is no peace, and in hell also there is no peace. On earth there is no peace, and all of the three are just words. Srishti, why do you have this kind of concept? Okay, at least in imagination you can imagine this is such a beautiful world, perfect peace in heaven. Oh, the hell is the gyre of fire. Heaven is a perfect place to be. Can't you imagine that much? Knowing the fact that there's no hell in heaven. Yeah, imagination do not exist. But see, these philosophers, how do they? How Drishti, Shrishti is going to kill Drishti. And we'll see hell and heaven here only. Satyam is getting irritated. There's more difference between horse and donkey. Okay. Now, this is only a concept. People have just, visualized this. See, if you don't have this concept, what will happen? Everyone will start killing everyone. So, will there be a good society? All the religion, they talk of this. Why? So that a perfect peace is maintained in the society. Otherwise, everyone will turn out to be brutal animals. Now, at least they are civilized people, social animal. They're called civilized social animal with civic sense and some constitution too for them. That is development. Otherwise, everyone is. If you call like that, why don't you say that they're animals? Aren't they? If you remove that social part, are they animals?
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Shrishti? Miss, I not follow you. See, if we do not have a civic code and civilization, are we not called as social animal? Man is a social animal. Yes, miss. Remove that social part. Will it not be man is an animal? Miss, totally. Okay, so this is a part which adds to social. The social part is added with all these philosophies. You must behave properly, you should be decent, you should be honest, you should be sincere. All these are only to add to it so that they have a good society, humble society with brotherhood, charity. All these are, why the moral values taught? So that they don't behave like animals. Otherwise, they are basically animals. Okay. Nandini Jain, I haven't said goodbye to all of you. Wait. 33 of you. Wait. Okay. Is that clear? Yes.
Yes, miss.
Perfect. Okay. We just did one or two lines, but I hope this is going to help you out in the lines that will follow. Even in the other stories, also, we are going to talk about the same concept. This is only a concept. You have to understand that this is only some concept to establish a good society and a good nation that achieves, perfect state, perfect bliss. Nothing else. Okay, so we'll have to accept it as people did it. Otherwise, these are mere concepts. And you are in this practical world. You know what it is. Okay, so let Fortune make a mistake in giving me gifts that I. Otherwise, we all curse Fortune. Oh my God, I'm unfortunate. I don't have this because I'm not fortunate enough. Fortune does not favor me. Luck does not favor me. We curse Fortune like anything. So this is only a way to personify and think in imagination that Fortune is doing all this. She says, let Fortune make a mistake, and so that she gives me what I want. I wish to get married to you. Let me get married to you. Let Fortune favor you, and let Fortune give me what I want. But I will not make any mistake. Okay, it's time for us to say goodbye. But next class onwards, we'll pick up the pace. Look at Rishan, he is dying to say goodbye. Okay, bye bye, see you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day, take care. Have a nice day, take care.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome Purvi, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone.